So Codando Mexico is an organization that works on public and social issues using technology. We activate the tech communities towards new forms of citizen engagement. That means we work with computers. But first, a little history. In 2013, around 2013, in a hackathon called Desarrollando América Latina, a group of hackers decided that there were a lot of things going on all across Latin America, and they wanted to showcase that work. So they built something called Codeando América Latina, because it was Latin America, and it was about organizations, geeks, and open data being in one place. That evolved, and we built Codeando Mexico. But something happened. The Congress decided to set up an app that would cost 115 million pesos for following their work. But that's around $7.5 million. That's like too much money that shouldn't be spent that way, especially not for just an app. So we decided to make a contest, and we paid the winner 0.01% of that contract amount and an iPad that someone gave us. And we didn't stop that contract from happening, sadly. We're still paying for that app, and they're not really using it. But we learned that there is a big community of hackers interested in working in fixing government. And so we got some funding to build, first, an open data platform that currently has 47 organizations, NGOs, and local governments, also some federal ministries, uploading their data. And we have built a community around it. We have trained people, showing them how to use that data for good, and how to ask their governments for more openness and to be more open to whatever their community is doing. The other thing that we found out is that companies are interested in not just being the next Facebook, but that they can actually build tools and actually work with government and for government, developing software in a new way. So we built this platform called Retos Públicos, public challenges. And what it basically does is it provides a whole schema of how procurement should be done. It should be open, it should be public, and it gets the small companies, they have to make less than 4 million pesos a year to sell software to government using agile methodologies, open source languages. And so far we've had 10 different challenges, more than 1,700 participants, almost 400 companies, different companies that have been trying to sell government new technology. 48 prototypes, working prototypes, something that never happens in government. They just get a final product 6 months after they've bought it. And right now there are 7 teams developing final products. They, 2 of them won more than one challenge, so that's why it's only 7 teams, which is really good. The final thing is the Red México Abierto. This is a network of local governments, state and municipal governments working together on opening data. And we're giving them the tools because we found out that most of them don't really know how to do it. It's not that they don't want to, but they just don't know how to do it. We're building tools with them in order to allow them to be more open. We've trained them, we've figured out new ways of bringing their communities to their governments. So what's next? We need to grow this. So far we have 4 cities. The 4th one isn't there yet. One in the 3 biggest cities in Mexico, Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. We want to grow more, and we're working with universities and students all around the country to grow that community. And the next biggest challenge is sustainability. We're working to build a sister company for Codeando Mexico called Civica Digital, who will focus on products and will donate part of that profit to Codeando Mexico to make sure that it will live for as long as Civica Digital is alive. So we're really excited about that. It's very new, but we're thinking it might be a good way. Hopefully, we will talk more about sustainability during these 2 days. And if you have any more questions, that would be all. Thank you very much.